Hi everybody, Amy B here, and welcome to this centering movement flow where we're going to connect to the gateway to your parasympathetic nervous system. We're going to start off with our shaking, letting yourself drop into your feet, using a little bounce through your legs and your belly to give everything a shake. You'll start to feel energy arriving through your hands as you familiarize yourself with this practice. This is a calligraphy yoga movement, and what it's great for is really releasing all of the tightness that you're holding in your inner fabrics. So feel your belly just bouncing along, free and relaxed. And you relax as you're breathing into your diaphragm. You can feel all of your organs beneath them. So the word for today is flow. And this is what I want you to start feeling in this movement. How you can just flow in your body. Your hands are relaxed. You got a little bounce. Your breathing is relaxed. And you feel everything beneath your diaphragm, which is the base of your rib cage. Just let go and bounce. Slowing that bounce down. Now we're going to move into our flow. So feeling the energy in your hands, as you breathe in, expand, reaching your hands wide, and now fold forward with your two hands like two eel heads swimming in water. Turn to 45 degrees and flow your own way as you expand up and fold down, feeding back into your center. Twist to 90 degrees. Breathe in and breathe out, folding into your center. Relaxed belly, breathing open, and feel your chest expanding as well. Folding forward, everything relaxes. 45 degrees. Flow with your own breath. Expand up. Fold in. 90 degrees now. Reach, expand, breathe and relax and flow like water back to your center. Expanding centrally, filling your belly and dropping forward now, letting your whole weight drop and palms together up through center. Breathe out, open up your heart space. Breathe in, reach on up high. Stretch to one side, the other, up on your toes and drop. This is like a center ball of energy, and now you're going to flow with a figure of 8. Lasso across your head and round through your middle, using your belly to pull in and expand up and out with the breath. 3 times on each side. Belly in, lasso above the head. Connect hands together in the middle. Now belly in, other side. In your own flow with this motion, which is called reverse eel in calligraphy yoga, which gets your body and all the cells within it moving like water. Drop to the middle, rise up to your chest, expand, reach one side, the other side, on your toes, and now drop back to center. In this grounded center, now step out to the left, bending into that forward leg and keeping your pelvis facing forward. Reach out with your arms, looking forwards and backwards, and flow within this space, feeling that opening through your rib cage, your belly, and the front of your legs. Reaching forward and back. Now as you breathe out, lean backwards. And as you breathe in, lean forwards, creating a long line of your side body. Breathe out and fold backwards. Breathe in, reach forward. This time rest your arm on your leg. Hands in prayer and push to open the chest for a few breaths. Feel the expansion, reach up. Come into your center. Now swivel your back foot so you're reaching towards the front facing leg in a lunge. Stretch forward and then plant your hands back, step your legs back and work to find a plank position. See here my bottom's a bit too high, so just drop it down slightly, using your belly to hold yourself straight. You're welcome to stay in this position, or if you want an extra challenge like me, tap each shoulder. If it's feeling tough, drop to your knees. We're really working to build a straight core. Drop to your knees now, everyone. Come down and meet me on the floor. Dropping your pelvis, but pushing up through your hands to open your chest and your front body. And let it go and flop and relax. Nice and heavy after that expansion. Feeling the ground beneath you. Now place your hands beneath your shoulders and we're going to push back up and send your bum backwards. And elongating in the spine, resting your head on the ground. This is a resting child's pose. And before too long, we're gonna let your bottom rise to the sky. Feet and hands meet. And we're gonna rise one vertebrae at a time back to a standing position. Take your time, this is your flow. Arrive in a straight standing position, hands and center body. For a few breaths, drop down on the exhale, reach up, expand your heart, reach to the sky, one side, other side, on your toes as you reset your posture. And we're back in center. Now this time, step your right leg out and bend into your right knee with your back leg at a 45-degree angle, stretching your arms wide, using your flow now to really create some space between the rib cage and the hips. Letting your arms flow so you fold backwards on an exhale and flow forwards on an inhale, really long side body. Flow backwards, reaching back now, creating so much space in your rib cage, and forward. This time, if you remember, place your elbow on your leg, hands in prayer, open that chest nice and wide, and back to flowing. This time we're going to step the back foot backwards, swivel the body towards the bent knee, reach forward and down, and we find our way back into a plank. Now you remember this one, bottoms down, bellies in. If you want more of a challenge, you can kick each leg to each side like me. If not, just hold it straight, hands beneath your shoulders, drop your knees, drop to the floor and push up to open your chest, arching through the back and flop to the floor. Well done. You've just really created some space and connected in with your automatic rest and digest system. We're not done yet. Reach backwards with your arms. Find your feet, flex your feet. If you can, connect your hands and feet together. If not, don't worry. We're going to come back into a resting child's pose. You just flow and find that space to rest and breathe. Making our way back up. Allow your pelvis to be lifted like there's a pulley in there. Walk your feet and hands together and elevate one vertebrae at a time until you're standing tall and center yourself. Feeling into your feet on the ground, zipping up through your inner legs. Pull up to your heart, open your heart, reach to the sky for your reset. This way, that way, on your toes, and relax in that central posture. Now we're going to move into a flow similar to the reverse eel we did, but this is called flowing ribbon. And like I say, the word is flow. You just flow with your own emotions. Imagine you have ribbons on your arms and the wind is blowing, allowing your belly to be the source of your movement. Your arms are just flowing 45 degrees, 90 degrees, center. Imagine there's music and you are just flowing in the wind. Oh, how good it feels just to relax in your body and let all of your tissues move. Find your way to center. And we got a reset. Drop, reach, expand. Reach for the sky, each side. And as you drop, bend your knees and come down to the ground. Slowly, in your own time, make your way to your back. Stretch out your arms and then allow yourself to roll up one vertebrae at a time, reaching your arms up high. If you want more of a challenge, you can straighten your legs and back down to the ground. If you can't quite make it up, it's okay, just get as far as you can and reach. And then slowly and controlled drop to the ground. If you get all the way up, fold forward over your legs. And fold. Whether you're lying on your back or folding forwards, come back now to a central seated position. And fold. And relax. Each breath in, creating some space in the back of your rib cage. Each breath out, allowing your body to flop towards your legs. Breathe in, come up to seated. Breathe out, come all the way down to your back. And we just rest and breathe here for a minute, letting your belly relax. Your whole body heavy on the ground. What an amazing thing you just did for yourself, straightening your core and expanding your lung capacity and feeding into your rest, digest and repair function. You lay there a little longer if you like, but if you're ready to move to the next pose, join me and come on up to standing. And feet on the ground, reach your arms up above, center. And now we're going to start a little rotation, starting in your head. Imagine now you're a cobra. And allow that cobra movement, gentle, circling, spiraling through one vertebrae at a time. Try not to miss a vertebrae as you travel through your neck. Upper body, letting your rib cage spiral. Lower body, feeling those abdominal muscles. And lower back, feeling those snake hips. All the way down to your tailbone. Once you reach the bottom, start reversing the spiral the other way. One vertebrae at a time, we're moving on up the body. Snake hips, snake rib cage, snake head. All the way to the top. And now we're going to find your flow and your cobra to spiral down, find your way to the ground. In a seated reset, open your heart, reach up, to center. And now let those hands fold over one leg. Reach up behind you and now forward with that hand, tailbone to fingertips, nice and long. Reach on up. Meet your hands together and transfer to the other leg. Reach on up. Lean forward, tailbone to fingers, creating so much space as you fold. Stretching on up and meeting those hands together. Beautiful. Open up wide. Breathe in. Breathe out. Fold in on yourself like a flower. Open wide. Expansion in the diaphragm. Fold it in. You got it. You're now back in center. And I just want you to let your breathing relax all the way down through your middle. Feeling your way into the relaxation wave that is now upon you. Breathe in, expand your arms out, up to center, and travel through your center body as you breathe out and relax. Do this a few more times as you're just landing in the present moment in your center, and allow a little more flow. Welcome. Thank you for joining us today. Have a beautiful day. Admiration from me, Amy B.